Gluten is a term most often associated with wheat and wheat-containing foods. Negative media attention on gluten has caused some people to doubt its place in a healthful diet. Let's find out today whether it's good or bad. Gluten is a protein naturally found in some cereal grains including wheat, barley, and rye. It acts like a binder, keeping food together and adding a stretchy quality to the dough. Gluten is the real workhorse of the world's most delicious pastries, pizza, pasta, cakes, cookies, and chapatis. At the molecular level, gluten is made up of two proteins present in the grain endosperm called gliadin and glutenin. Gliadin usually folds to form a compact spherical shape, while glutenin often assumes a more elongated rope-like shape. Kneading causes gliadin and glutenin to form a network within raised dough that allows the dough to keep its shape during baking. As mixing increases, so does the strength of the dough. The amount of gluten formation is dependent on the application. Less gluten formation is desired in a tender cake, whereas high amounts of gluten formation are needed for chewy artisan bread or chapati. When gluten bonds are formed, it provides structure and helps to trap gases, assisting in the leavening of dough. When heated, the gluten protein solidifies, and a semi-rigid structure forms, providing texture to various wheat-based products. First, let us talk about the positive aspects of gluten. In a 2017 study of over 100,000 participants without celiac disease, researchers found no association between long-term dietary gluten consumption and heart disease risk. In fact, the findings also suggested that non-celiac individuals who avoid gluten may increase their risk of heart disease due to the potential for reduced consumption of whole grains. Many studies have linked whole grain consumption with improved health outcomes. Gluten may also act as a prebiotic, feeding the good bacteria in our bodies. What's not great about gluten is that it can cause serious side effects in certain individuals prone to an autoimmune disease called celiac disease. In this condition, body senses gluten as a toxin, causing immune cells to overreact and attack. If an unknowingly sensitive person continues to eat gluten, this creates a kind of battleground resulting in inflammation. The side effects can range from mild fatigue, bloating, alternating constipation and diarrhea to severe weight loss, malnutrition, and intestinal damage. Estimates suggest that 1 in 133 Americans has celiac disease, or about 1% of the population, but about 83% of them are undiagnosed or misdiagnosed with other conditions. A gluten-free diet is the primary medical treatment for celiac disease. There are other conditions also that may require the reduction or elimination of gluten in the diet. One is non-celiac gluten sensitivity, also referred to as gluten-sensitive enteropathy (GSE) or gluten intolerance. An intolerance to gluten with similar symptoms as seen with celiac disease, but without the accompanying elevated levels of antibodies and intestinal damage. Wheat allergy and allergy to one or more of the proteins albumin, gluten, gliadin, globulin found in wheat. Symptoms range from mild to severe and may include swelling or itching of the mouth or throat, hives, itchy eyes, shortness of breath, nausea, diarrhea, cramps, and anaphylaxis. This condition is most often seen in children, which most outgrow by adulthood. Dermatitis herpetiformis (DH), the skin rash that results from eating gluten. It is an autoimmune response that exhibits itself as a persistent red itchy skin rash that may produce blisters and bumps. People sensitive to gluten should choose alternative calorie sources which lack gluten, like oats, quinoa, millets, corn, brown rice, and amaranth. It is important to note that gluten is a problem only for those who react negatively to it or test positive for celiac disease. Most people can and have eaten gluten most of their lives without any adverse side effects and potential health benefits. Thank you for watching.